Welcome back, guys. Okay, so when you think of soul music, attitude isn't the first thing that always comes to mind, but that's not to say the genre couldn't use a little spunk, especially in this day and age. Thankfully, Los Angeles singer Raquel Rodriguez and her band, The Big Guys, play soul how it was always meant to be played. Their 2013 full-length debut, Miss Me, boasts a collection of impassioned, invigorating, and irresistible songs that are as fresh as they are fiery. And considering Raquel is achieving her dreams through indie releases and internet buzz, she is proving that these days, musicians don't need the mainstream anymore. Check this out.
Sonidos, brought to you by Chevrolet.
Hi, I'm Raquel Rodriguez, and this is my album release party.
The main thing people always say to me is like, girl, you have so much soul in your voice. So I always just tell people I'm a soul singer now. I sing soul music. And they're like, well, what is soul? It's anything from funk to R&B to jazz to country to whatever you like soul music to be, basically.
I would describe her sound as R&B, soul, even a little bit of funk, and there's definitely some elements of jazz in her playing as well.
College, I started listening to a lot of the more mature things like Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway, all the older Stevie Wonder kind of soul artists. And then once I started doing that and listening to more of the soul music, I was like, this is what it is. This is what I want to do. This is my kind of music.
Well, I told you, baby, one day you'll miss me.
Artists in the 90s definitely had a lot more of the labels behind them and pushing them, and you know, when you have that kind of machine behind you, success is just a matter of time.
'Cause you take and you take and you take from me.
I definitely feel like things have changed because of social media and just the internet in general.
I can't remember the last time that I bought an actual record. I buy all my music on iTunes, stream on Spotify, and that's just become the new way that people listen to and buy music.
It's definitely crazy when I hear people telling me like, oh, I love your music, I know who you are. It's like, how? The internet, that's how.
Baby, oh my baby, I've been trying.
The music video that I did is for the song Tell Me It's Fine. It kind of molded the sound that we were going for. Like, we were like, oh, that sounds so old school. Let's do an entire like old school soul music album. And that song started it all, and it definitely was one of my favorites for a long time.
Tell me it's fine, tell me it's fine.
We've gotten a really good response from the record. We've been to the San Francisco Pride Festival on the main stage, so it's been doing very well.
Everything's right. Do what you want.
I don't think people need mainstream anything anymore. It's so much easier to do stuff independently.
Many bands have proved that they can be completely independent of a record label and still tour extensively through the U.S.
Mainstream is definitely helpful, but it's not necessary in order to do what you want to do.